This video is going to be part one of our CAD project, creating the military headphones. So in this first video, we're going to look at creating a sketch, creating an extrusion, creating a loft, and also sweeping a profile along the path. By the end of this video, you should have hopefully created the base of one of your headphone pieces. So we're going to jump over to Fusion now. And we should be starting with our blank canvas. So for this, we're going to start in the top left with the Create Sketch button. We're going to drop it on this profile. Then we're going to look at it from straight on using our view cube. And we're going to add a 2-point rectangle. Now, when we look at our anthropometrics, which is the size of the product in comparison to the user, the human ear is about 6.3 centimeters. So for our first side, we're going to go a little bit above that, just so we've got a bit of space either side. So we're going to go with about 85 millimeters. And then press Shift to switch to the next side. And we're going to go with about 55 on this side. Then press Enter and it will create the rectangle. As we can see, this is going to be quite a squared out shape. So what we're going to use now is the fillet tool. And if you hold Control on your keyboard, you can do multiple selections in one go. So we're going to select all 4 corners and we're going to type in a fillet radius. I'm going to go for about 20 millimeters and then press Enter. So now we have more of a curved, more realistic looking earphone piece. So now I'm going to click Finish Sketch. And the first command tool to create a 3D model that we're going to use is the Extrude tool. We're going to click that and then we're going to look at our earpiece from the side. I'm going to bring that out by just 1 centimeter, so that's 10 millimeters. And straight away in our operation, it's going to create a new body because there's nothing else on our canvas at the minute to join to. Then we're going to click OK, and that's going to be created. But at the minute, this is just one small piece of our headphone. So now we're going to click on our offset plane. Now what this does is it creates a plane away from an existing body in space. So we're going to move that out by 25 mil this time. And we're going to click OK. And we're going to create another sketch, but this time on our offset plane. Then we're going to need to use our existing body as a template. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Create and we're going to select Project. We're going to select this face, and as you can see, the red is going to show us what's being projected. So we're going to select that face and click OK. Then what we want to do is we want to create this exact same profile, but on a much smaller scale. So we're going to select Offset. We're going to select that projection that we've just made, and we're going to drag this in a bit. So I'm going to say by about -10 milli, and we're going to click OK. And then again, we're going to click Finish Sketch to come out of the sketch environment. Then what we're going to click next is we want to create some volume between these two. So we're going to go on Create and we're going to select Loft. Then we're going to select the 2 profiles that we want to join. These are the profile on the model that we've already made, and also on this profile that we've just made in our sketch. Then the operation type is going to be join, so that this becomes one solid body, and we're going to click OK. So now it's starting to take a bit more shape as an earphone piece. So next we're going to create another sketch and we're going to select this side profile here. And now we're going to create the piece that goes around the earpiece that is going to be our comfort pad. So we're going to select a center circle, and we're going to select this middle side here. Now we're going to place it first, but then what we're going to do is we're going to use this profile and change our sketch plane. So we're going to bring this out by about 15 milli, and we're going to press enter. Then we're going to finish our sketch once again. We're going to go to the create drop down menu, but this time we're going to select sweep. We're going to select this circle that we've just created as our profile, and then we're going to select our path. Now we're going to select this outer edge here, and as you can see, it's going to turn red. That's showing us that it's going to cut away volume, but we don't want that. We want this to be its own body. So we're going to change our operation type to new body, and we're going to click OK. So now we're starting to develop a bit more of a feature and a bit more of a realistic looking earpiece. So that's where we're going to leave our video for today.